What is up, guys? Muddy J here, back and checking in for another video. And today is, well, yeah, let's consider episode 3 of Storytime with Muddy J. And today is going to be the Fortnite story because I asked in the last video, would you like a Fortnite story? And not many people said they wanted it, but I mean, a couple people said they did, so I just released it for them. So yeah. So basically, this happened to me a few weeks ago. Well, not a few weeks ago, maybe like a month ago. Or something around the time the guided missile launcher was around. And everyone was on the hunt for it. It's adding me to the hunt. Everyone was looking for it. I wanted to use it. I wanted to have my own great hand of my rabbit suit. I believe it's I don't know really timing. I do remember I did have a skin, but right now my skin is the rabbit. If you don't know, Fortnite you could buy skins and junk, and they had an Easter skin which was a rabbit. But my main skin right now is the rabbit skin. But anyway, going on with it, I was looking around with it, and I really wanted it. So I landed in Tilted Towers, one of the worst places to land, but it attracted a lot of people, but I could have got great loot from it. But greatly enough, this time I didn't die to the last person in Tilted Towers. I won the battle in Tilted Towers, and I was looking through all the chests, could not find one. Then I hear this missile launch, but it sounded different than the regular rocket launcher sound. It came out, so I built upward to see what was going on, and I saw like this rocket come out, right, and then I saw something explode with it, and then it goes flying and turning towards me. So I'm like, oh my god, is that the guided missile launcher? And like the missile like is coming towards me, but then it curves down and blows up the bottom of my base. So I was like, okay, now I know who I need to kill. So I pull out a well, let me just tell you my whole load out here. I had a scar, a purple scar, a what was it? A green pump, a blue tac shotgun, a a legendary bolt action sniper, a med kit, and what else was it? A med kit, and I think it was a some many shield potions. I believe that's a set out I had, or something like that. And I had like a wood and brick base here, just like in this video, weirdly enough. So basically, I'm like, okay, so I pull out my sniper rifle that I had, and I'm trying to find this guy. He full on was hiding in his base. He had a base. He built a door on it, opened it up, and was shooting rockets out of the door. So at this point, I'm gonna have to use like something to break the wall down to shoot him. So I use my scar and I shoot the wall down. And as I shoot the wall down, a missile comes and I'm like exposed like really bad. So I duck over like I duck down into my base, and the missile like goes over. I see it fly over my base, but it doesn't turn. It like hits like a tree behind me. So I was wondering why it did that. I was like, I was wondering why it did that. I just said the same thing I said earlier, but I didn't know why I did that. But I bailed from my base, so it doesn't. When I bailed, it didn't look like anyone noticed that I bailed, because at this point I believe there was like 5 people left, and I sneak up on the base, and I'm approaching it, and I pull out my tack because the Fortnite shotguns are monstrous damage in close battles. So I was ready for a powerful battle because I didn't expect him. I don't expect someone who would probably hear my footsteps expect to use a guided missile launcher while you're getting shot at by a tactical and a pump shotgun. So he's like, nothing happens to the base. The base is totally fine. There's the kind of broken wall that I did with my scar, but nothing else. And I all of a sudden I hear a regular rocket launcher, and it like full on just goes and hits the part with the scar I was using, and like it exposes him while he's like using a med kit. Because I guess I don't know how he got it damaged, but at least someone damaged him, and he was gonna die. So he was healing up, so I jump out and I shoot him with my tack. And then I pull out the pump and shoot him. And at this point, he dies. And drops the guided missile launcher. And I was so happy. I was like, oh my god, he dropped it and I can finally use it. So I pick it up and I build the wall because the other guy was using rockets. I wanted to fight him with my guided missile launcher. Sorry, I just had a seizure. Sorry about that. So we're like full on having a rocket fight, and like there's the at this point there's 3 people left, and I shoot a guided missile launcher, and when you shoot it, it like goes out, and then it's like press this. I don't forgot what button it was. You press a button, and then it goes out from its little holder, and then you could fly it around. So I was flying it around, and I flew it at the base. But the guy shot it out there, and I'm like, you can do that? So he shot the rocket before it can hit him. So that just messed up my plans, but I shot another one. And this time I was flying it around, and I hear like breaking of wood near the base I stole from that guy, from the guy. And I guess I didn't know how to get out of the mode of shooting the rocket. Apparently you could. You can't, well, apparently I could, but I just let the rocket fly into the ground. I positioned it, I moved it into the ground. So I got out of there, and I was looking around my base. I pulled out my scar, and I was like, oh snap, this is about to be a battle. Because there's still 3 people left, and like the circle is pretty small. So I'm shooting, there's people fighting, and I hear. So I look over, and there's the 2 people that are left fighting. And I was like, oh snap. So I shoot the guided missile launcher, and it's like I fly it at them, and they both jump because they're in like a shotgun fight here. They both jump, and it hits the ground, does no damage to either of them. And then one guy kills the other guy builds a base. He builds up to the same height of mine. I shoot a rocket out. He shoots it,